stay here? Should I stay here?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? That's right. Did you guys hear the music? I redid the sounds, and I think I missed one scene that I didn't put them in, so it might have went no sounds for a little bit. But we shouldn't be playing on 2 channels anymore, which should make it a lot better. So, sounds back. Am I muted? Yeah, I figured out from the last stream where it was going all P-tong, so we'll be able to fix it up. But anyways, guys, welcome. What's going on? Happy Wednesday, everybody. There shouldn't be any more echoes now, hopefully. I did some recordings and stuff, and I checked it all out, and it was fine, so I'm just doing it a different way. Richard, don't be a pain in the ass. I just started. Just give me at least 5 minutes to warm up. I'm a bit tired today. I need some caffeine. It's a bit tired. It's been a long day. But anyways, guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. And yes, we are in the 777 again. And we're going to do some short hops today. We're in the Pakistan livery. We were in a Discord and not good enough for you. No, I was getting things ready. No. All right, I'll be honest, not good enough. No, I was getting things ready. I didn't have time to jump in now. I'm so sorry. But nice of you to miss me though. And we are going to go up to Kuwait. And we're in Dubai. So not using the I think I'm using the default Dubai scenery by the looks of it. And we're using the freeware Kuwait one, which is found at flightsim.to, and it might as well be payway. It is that good. And I think we're using the Trent engines today. I can't remember, but we're using a different version of the engines for the flight, or are we using the GEs? I can't remember anyway. But I'll have to set it all up before we get flying. So for anybody that wants to know when it comes to the 777 news, no updates on my side. I haven't received a new update from PMDG, nor have they hit the 24-hour window. So I don't know. We're still within the 2-day mark. It's only the 30th Aussie time, and I think they count as Zulus their time. So yes, so we don't have any updates. You're the sound expert. Do you think the music is too loud compared to Shane's voice? It could be. I can turn it down a little bit more. There we go. But don't ask Brett, because he gets all paranoid now. That should be a little bit better. I thought you were the sound expert. Mr. Willie. Kuwait. Yes, we're going up to Sam's territory tonight anyway. So I hope you guys have had a good week. We did stream last night. We streamed on Monday, and we're back for another stream today. Sorry, what wasn't listening? Yes, Kuwait. Yes, I know. Oh, jeez. See, this is the thing. These microphones, you've got to have them right on them, and I end up eating them every single time. I can't get used to it. Consider myself a sound expert. Oh, yes. Anyways, we better get into it. I better say some hellos to the peoples. But yeah, I haven't heard anything regarding the what's happening to the 777. So I did tried to have a look to see if there was an update before the stream. Well, a few hours ago there wasn't anyway. So anyways, Michael from Kiaba, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's it, Wednesday today? Today was a pool day, I believe. Or no, it was bowling day today. I think it was a bowling day today. But anyways, what's going on, Mr. Michael from Canberra? Hope you're doing well. Richard Satil says, hello, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, and Evil. What's going on, Evil? Welcome to the stream. Mr. William Kelly's here. Hello, Mr. David Cleary. I sent something your way today, all the way from sunny UK. Is it? Is it really? It's it's warm. We've had a few sunny days in a row. It's been windy, but we've had a few sunny days in a row, which is nice. Mr. Sean Dales is always smiling. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. G'day, Mr. Sean Dale. Chase T, what's going on? Are you making alcohol again? This guy seems to do 3 things, Mr. Chase T. He's either fishing, making alcohol, or cooking food. Sounds pretty good. Mr. AeroQuest, what's going on? Haru? Welcome to the stream. Captain Rugby, what's going on, legend? Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day, g'day. AKA the man, the myth, the Yaris. What's going on? Did you know that Tony can start his own car with a cigarette lighter? Absolutely. He's part of the Yaris squad. See, if I can't do my Yaris jokes over in your stream, I might as well do them now while you're here. Just Willie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. What do you mean boring? Mr. Brett Plays, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. David Welsh. Hey, David, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day, g'day. The only thing I've heard is new is the Sim Update 2 is bought. Yeah, apparently so. They're having some issues with it, so I don't think we're going to see it this week. Mr. J Foots here. Welcome to the stream. Oh, someone's dropped in some gifted memberships. Loco, what are you doing? Thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you. I don't think I got the pop-ups working on this screen. Hang on, I'll sort you out in a second. But thank you very much, guys. Please drop in some for Loco. Mr. Hombre's dropped in at 5 gifted subs. All the way over from... isn't Tony streaming tonight? Is that why I got a couple of you folk over here, like Mr. Hulk and Loco? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. One's gone to Gaza G. One's gone to Al Azaya, if I said that correctly. It says, hi, kids. Mr. One Chant. Hey, Mr. One Chant. What's going on? Mr. Trijet, Sim Pilot, and Jonathan Shape. Are you a circle or are you a square, Mr. Jonathan? Welcome to the stream. Mr. J Foots, Loco, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Nah, he's off. Family things. Is it family things? He was in the bloody stream before. He's just telling me he's a slacker. He needs to start streaming 7 days a week, 365. Bugger this one day off every now and then, you know? Did they pop up? Oh, it didn't pop up. But thank you, Mr. Logo Hombre. I appreciate it. We don't tend to get too much of that over here on the YouTube world, so I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for doing it. Mr. Fun is here. He's not streaming. So I'm like the second fiddle, am I? So Sid's not streaming. There's bloody no one else on, so you thought you'd just come over here, you know. Not as good as Sid, so, but, you know, second place or maybe third place. So, you know, you're feeling a bit sorry for me, Sid. Thought you'd come over here, eh? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, he's saying streaming comes first before family. Yeah. Well, Ibanez is on Twitch. Okay. Logo's off. You probably got him on both screens. I would too. I mean, do you drive a Yaris? I don't drive a Yaris, unfortunately. No. No little go-karts for me. Mr. APU Inspector, what's going on? He's out cleaning the Yaris. That won't take him long, will it? That won't take him long at all. Might take him a while to get the what is he got, the shells or whatever he's got glued to his car. So, but Loco, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Let's jump in to the stream, go to Lull Oz, and I can drop some of these in here for Loco. Thank you, mate. Let's drop some of these in here. Let me know if they work, ladies and gentlemen. Are they working? I don't know. I didn't test it in a stream. I only tested it in a recording, so hopefully they work. Hello, Duddle Duck fans. What's going on, Mr. Betty Big Bucks? Betty only cares about... No one else does it better than Benny. No one. No one counts money better than Benny. 154% man, they calling. 154% man, they calling. China's paying for the tariffs. China's paying for the tariffs. Dave, just working fine. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. You get a tariff. You get a tariff. You get a tariff. Did you hear what his mate from Amazon did? His mate from Amazon went to put the section and say China tariffs. And then Trumpy found out and he said it was a disgrace. So he must have caught Mr. Flying Doodle on the phone, Bezos. And now he's not doing that anymore. So, you know. Just offer him another NASA contract. He'll be right. Captain Fozzie, what's going on? A lot of the guys would say he's the best when it comes to Buck, maybe the best ever. Yes, maybe the best ever. No one does it better. No one does it better. Shordana, trying to put a circle into a square shape. How does he keep the flight plan? But he selects a parking slot instead of a starting on the runway. A load of flight when he selects the parking spot and a flight plane disappears. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Yeah, so Hulk, it depends. Like they've changed the ICAO. Oh, you're talking about you. They've changed the ICAO, so it is if you're using SimBrief, it's going to be Oscar Kilo Kilo Kilo. For Kuwait, but we're flying from Dubai to Kuwait and then Kuwait back to Dubai, so they're about an hour and 20 shorter hops. So for this thing, I can't work out Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer. Sorry. Do you need a hand putting a multiplayer? Closer reach deep. Hang on, gotta do my voice exercises. Gotta warm up the voice before I start dropping in the tunes. All right, let's get on with it. Hey, no, Ken Lee, come on, we've only been streaming for less than 20 minutes. Oh, you pain in the backside. No Ken Lee. I need to change those sound because they're too low. The problem I have now, I've actually set up the music just plays on one volume and I can't drop it down for me. It's a pain in the ass. There's no sound on them. Bloody hell. I can't. Couldn't test them because I wasn't streaming. Well, you're just gonna have to do without today, and I'll just have to fix it later, or maybe when I'm in flight. So, oh, not this crap again. No, I had to fix them all up. They're the only ones I haven't tested. So, anyways. Every sound is techno? No. Everything should be working except for those sound bites, because I need to fix them up. All right, I'm just going to wait for all this to do its loading thing. It's the first time I've been in this version of the aircraft. I don't even actually have any keyboards signed, so please give me 2 seconds and I'll get that sorted out. Double Kens next time. Oh, you cannot. You can't do double Ken Lees next time. I'll sort it out, but I just won't tell you, so you can't do the Ken Lees on me, you know. That's basically what I'm going to do. All right, let's go to controls. You just have to put up with some music for now. And actually going to save this, then go back in and do this again. Can you hear the sim sounds? Oh, you can't, because I don't even have them turned up. There we go. Can someone just play another one for me quickly? I can hear them, but you guys can't. Like a longer one than the USB. Yeah, I know, I can see that. I just want to check one thing. want to know which channel I've got it put under. Can you hear that? You can hear that? Yeah. Fix that. All right, I'll fix that. I've got an idea. Hang on, let me write myself a note how I'm going to change that channel. Sound bites. Sorry, guys. I did this because I needed to fix up all the echoes, and I couldn't test the sound bites until the stream started. So, well, I probably could have done it a different way. Sound bites, apps, change channel. Desktop. All right, I'll have a look at that later. You guys are just gonna have to put up without it. Cat being strangled, unfortunately. Yes. All right, I'm gonna turn off the music for a second anyway, because that's not 100% where I want it. Now I can hear that. Cool. Problem is I can turn the music down, but it's not turning down when I monitor it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I've got a couple of small teething things to fix up. Anyways, let's go back to controls. Let's go to the keyboard to what I like. So now we should be able to move things around. There we go. You can probably hear some sounds, but I've got to set some cameras up and then we'll be good to go. But we are going to go over to here and go FS Actions. Low panel, let's go to cold duck. And then hopefully we won't have any issues regarding it, because when we flew this the other day, we still had those issues, but we were able to do a bit of a walk around from them. So let's do that. And I'm hoping that I don't have any echo. Wonder if that sounds like it's echoing. Hopefully not, because that was so annoying yesterday. I want to hear. I want to see your mixing board. Sim sounds good. Okay, cool. It's just the Stream Deck Plus is the mixer that I'm actually using. That's all. All right, let's go down here. Sorry, I got to do this, guys, because I didn't get time to do it earlier today. You didn't hear the echo? Sweet. Yeah, I had like 3 channels bloody playing into one, but I couldn't hear it. Well, I could hear it when I changed something. So I had all the monitoring and all that up to shit. So, but we fixed it. I just got to do a couple of things before the next stream, then we should be good to go. I reckon that'll do for now. So what have we got? We've got left, right, up, down. No, I don't have a down, but I've got one of those. That'll do. Let's hop outside and do some outside stuff. Oh, the SD. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Because a lot of all the other mixers, actually I don't want that. A lot of the mixers now are old, and they're not supporting them unless you go like full on other stuff. So, which is probably a bit overboard. Ronnie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm just quickly setting up some views here, and then we're going to jump in. We're going to get this flight underway. Mr. Hados, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, sunshine. G'day. Oh, I can see you guys slightly in Discord there. I thought I bloody fixed that. It doesn't pick up the streamer thing, so I can see your names in there. I'm going to have to jump out of the Discord because your names are coming up on the screen. And no one wants to see that, not even me. There we go. I would use VM through Virtual Media. I've got a plugin. I've got a VM plugin for the Stream Deck. Yeah, it's the Stream Deck Pro. It's not a normal Stream Deck though. It's not the normal one. And I'm no longer using Virtual Media or Virtual Potato because it's a pain in the backside. I used it for 5 years. I know it well, and there's other things that are better than it, in my opinion, and easy to use when Windows updates keep stuffing up the sounds on them. So, all right, I'll adjust these once we get in the air too, but we'll just do a couple to get going. I used to have Windows in my Model T. Do you have a Model T? Jeez, it's bright in Dubai, isn't it? All right, there we go. I want to grab this guy up here. Or it never happens to me. Well, it bloody well happens to me. It's not fun. And then I got to like swear at the computer for a little bit. Crack the shits. You know, slam my fist on the desk. Have a go at Microsoft. For a little bit. It's like good old Microsoft when you say, and it says, oh, there's an upgrade due, and you say, no, not now, and then it friggin' does it anyway on you. Like a forced upgrade. Well, fine. Yeah, fine to you, Willie. Fine. Why is that all zoomed in, all janky like that? That looks gross. That's looking really weird. There we go. I'll leave you guys. I'll put some music on anyway. The blades are turning in the wind. That's cool. Yep. And this is doing the inside out, so the textures and stuff aren't done properly when you do the cockpit view. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do this one. All right, we're nearly done, guys. It won't take us long to start up. We've done a few flights in this now, so we should be pretty good. And we know, hopefully we're not going to have a bug straight away and I'll have to reload it in. But we know when the bugs turn up. So we know how to sort of get around those. We're just going to go in the cockpit one. I meant to do this early today, but we're doing other things. Get going. Anyways, put a 1 in the chat if you are going to pick up the triple. Oh, this looks right. Foz, this looks like the spot. If you're going to pick up the 777 when it releases, perhaps maybe this week, or put a 2 if you're not going to do that. All right, now I'm going to just change this camera angle slightly. Stuffed it. I'm gonna have a little back action there. There we go. Cool. All right, let's get this thing up and running, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go down here. Oh, look at that sun coming through. It's absolutely magnificent. Looking good. All right. Let's go and grab some brief data, pop it in. There we go. Hopefully that's going to do its thing. Let's go to ground operations. We'll chocks written there. Let's request some ground power. What's it going to give us here? Is it going to give us the one that's built into the ground? I think I can actually change that in the thing anyway. So batteries are going to go on. Primary and external, both going to go on. Why is that not clicking? There you go. Click on. Click on. External lights can go on. IDs can go on. Cabin and seats utilities are there. Nav is set to go on. That's cool. We're going to get one of the pumps ready to go for a little bit. And we're all good upstairs. We've got to wait for things to turn on. Are you following checklist? No, Grasshopper. No. Not at all. Who needs checklists? The 777-300 from Microsoft Flight Simulator, yes. And anything else? No. Is the PAX version similar to Fly than the F version? I've got the triple F version for 2020. Yeah, it's similar to Fly. Absolutely wrong. Yeah. Yep. If I can do... So we're going to do that. It's not, is it? Let me see if that's going to work. No. What pain in the backside. I need to change that to... That doesn't work, does it? How am I going to fix that? Have I broke? I have. Oh, that works for me. All right, I got a question for me. This might be actually be able to help me out. All right, I'm going to say this. Can you guys hear the music or not? Just let me know. Can you guys hear the music? You can hear the music. Fantastic. Cool. It's all right. I've got another monitor and I can turn it down. That is awesome. Okay, I don't need to fix anything other than the sound bites then. I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Cool. See? Mattis, I'm learning about you. I'm learning that you've got a sense of humor that I didn't know about. There we go. You'll fit right in around here. What do you mean? It's just nice casual music. It's just filling while I take my time. There we go. It's nice to see the guys over at PMDG have a sense of humor. Not every developer, not all the developers do that anyway. Mathis, can you give us some hints and tips? Are you guys still due to release this in your window of things? Do you have any additional information, or you can say or you can't say? I haven't sent you that email because I haven't done it yet. That's the only thing. I've got nothing else. Still in the window. Oh, there we go. Hint, follow the checklist. No, the checklist is all the way up here. It's not all about good looks. That's why I wear glasses. I'm smart. I don't need a checklist. There's a checklist in the plane, but, you know, we're not going to turn that on and use that. Anyways. Of course it's going to be happy with PMDG. They make planes that work. But I won't say any more. Anyways. All right. So we're all good here. That's all good there. Let's see if this is going to crack the SADs on us. And do one on us where it does play up. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, we are at Oscar, Mike, Delta, Bravo. And we're going to pop that in there. And then we're going to go down here. We're going to grab this one. We're going to pop that in there. Then we're going to go to the routes. And I'm actually just going to pop it in back in the top, because that's what I used to do back in the good old days. Before we had all these EFBs. Do you remember the good old days before we had all the EFBs? And even before you could, actually, do you guys remember before you had SimBrief integration when you had to do all this yourself? I miss those days. Like, you can still do that, but I miss all those days. Now it's just all like click of the buttons and it just all loads in for you. I miss those days, but anyways. Oh, okay. So now we've got this thing. It won't go in. When it's orange, I can't get it to change. So we've got that bug. We have more devs than the marketeers. So when it goes red, I can't. I'm stuffed now. I've got to unload and reload it back in. What's wrong with the elevator music? So when it does this, I can't get it to work. It won't load. I'll try, but I don't think it's going to load it. Every time I get it red. I balked it. It's balked. All right, let's reload it. By this is the bug that I keep coming up with. Mathis is this, and the only way I know how to fix it is loading with a different variant aircraft. Load back out. Load back in again. And then yeah. Does not want to grab it. The red line of death, yeah, reboot the aircraft is basically what I'm getting at. Because it just doesn't, it's not even setting the payload because the plane's not sinking or anything like that. So, and I don't know how to get around it apart from reloading. Bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. See, this is the reason why we have elevator music, ladies and gentlemen. I'll look at that again, just not able to recreate. Oh, I can tell you how to recreate it. I've done it a few times now. Actually, well, it's just, yeah. It usually happens on the first loading. So generally I've got to change the variant with a different engine variant. And I usually chuck in the old Pratt & Whitney. And then load in, load out, and it should be good to go. It doesn't matter where I'm going to go. I'm just going to pop out anyway. There we go. I will look at it again. Issue. There you are. Red is bad, Ronnie. Red is bad. Yep. Green is good. Red is bad. Does he miss the what? Richard, what are you talking about? And we got to wait for. Oh, now it's doing its thing, where it's. This only happens when Mathis is in the stream. Never happens when he's not in the stream. See, now it's crashed. It's stuck on me now. Now I've got to reboot the sim. Oh, you wouldn't read about it. Wouldn't read about it. All right, got to go to full face Shane. Chris72, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Tricky, good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've broken it again. It happens every second time. Hopefully now I should be right to go. And it's happening at multiple airports, so it's not an airport bug. Yeah, but I probably should uninstall it and reinstall it and see if I get these bugs, because I actually haven't done that yet. Hope you're doing well anyways, Tricky. I'm just reloading Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm going to get rid of this song, because that song's trash. There we go. Oh, now. Oh, no. I've just got the worst error that you want. Oh no, it's working. You know how it has that sync error? No, the sync error for Microsoft when sometimes you lose all your settings, including your control settings. I just had that. It flashed up on the screen and then it left. I don't want that. I don't want that. Music's 20%. What does that mean, Willie? I have no idea. What does 20% mean? 20% of what? Are you putting 20% tariffs on me? It's having troubles connecting now. God, Microsoft. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. You can hear those, right? Yeah? Minus 20%. Tariffs equals politics. I know. What's the 20% thing mean? I don't know. What are you saying? That it's too loud? My music is minus 21 decibels, if you want to know, at the moment. It's not set too high. But it takes a little bit longer for me to load in Microsoft Flight Simulator because I've got a few things in 2024 now. So I started moving some stuff across as we delete Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now we've got some Boeing aircraft in there, I've got no need for 2020 anymore. It's going, and I want the space on my hard drives back, which would be really, really nice. You would like to think that they would upgrade this splash screen every now and then. So I think we had out of one person that was listening was going to get the PMDG 200, or he's just all got shy. What's too loud? What do you mean? What's too loud? No, they don't work. Ken Lee doesn't work. Doesn't work. Actually, I could fix it while I'm... Oh, actually, Kentley should be working. Please don't fix it. Music's too loud. Okay. It's on 21 decibels. Minus. How low do I need to put it? Don't fix Ken Lee. I just hang on. That's all right. I'm not going to worry about Ken Lee right at the moment. The sim's back up and running. We're going to see if we can break it again. All right, let's get back into the 200, and I'm just gonna configure. Hey, Mr. Chase T, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Gonna go to Pakistani. Hang on, which version was I running? Were we in the GEs? We might have been in the GEs. Yeah, we were in the GEs. Mr. William Kelly's not a fan of the old Ken Lees. Where are we? We're over here. Man, come back, come back, come back. Shane, come back, Shane. Let's go on the heavy. I'm just going to give this for a second to load in. Good morning, Mr. Joseph Jolly. What's going on with you? Yes, Evil cracked the 902. So he's 2 hours in. He's only got 98 hours. And then ausflightsimmer might start thinking about sending some mugs out. Maybe. I'll think about it. All right. Let's see if this is going to work. She's loading. All right. It's loading. It hasn't crashed, so that's a good sign. No, 777-200 Emirates in employ. We're having so many 300s, though. They would have had the 202. Does anybody know? Does Pakistan Airways, did they actually get certification to fly in Europe again, or not? I know because they lost it and they were trying to get it again. Are they, because they were banned for flying in Europe, are they allowed to fly in Europe again now? Anybody know? Alright. Let's see if this is going to work. Give this a second to do its thing. We're in pounds. All right, I gotta fix that too. But I'll just quickly do it now. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Who does pounds, seriously? There we go. Pakistan national flag carrier resumes operation in Europe on... it was January. It was this year with their main flight for flight to Paris, ending a more than a 4-year ban. Yeah. Good on them. Good on them for fighting back, because they apparently really improved their service and everything. So, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can blow this up. I'll just double click the pen for good luck. Yeah? That just means it's going to work. Oh shit, wrong button. Alright. We're gonna have a jetway come over. Yep, cool. Alright. Well, if it helps you actually put the trained pilot in the airplane, I need to catch one of your streams, Willie, so I can give shit to you. Is double clicking the pen for good luck an Aussie thing? No, it's just I hope we can actually get the plane to 777 to work, you know. All right, battery, primary and secondary. There we go. It is lights. What else am I missing? That'll do for now. We'll just let everything load up. So I'll leave that there so you can see it. How do you set up the TGIs up, mate? How do you mean? What's the TGIs? You talk in acronyms that I don't know. Layman's terms, please, Mr. Bleeze. I was talking about the Pakistan Airlines. Oh, right. Right. Okay. I thought you were talking about me. I was taking offense. Ausflightsimmer might have 841 Oz coins. I spent so much. Man, Hados, what do you spend all your Oz coins for? We've got the 100,000 subscriber special. You're going to have to do some donos to get it up, my friend. The only way you can get them is watch hours and donations and super chats, and then your points will go up. Or if you chat a lot in the chat, that'll actually help it too, but... Hey, did your trim wheel turn up from Flight Sim mods, by the way? It's just... No, I gotta... Oh, you'll get done for spamming. Who's looking up for the bucks now? Yeah. Time this dickhead out for a few seconds, please. I'll do it. Oh, it's fine. Does that work? No, because I'll time you out. That's why. I'll time you out. He's gone. He's gone for 60 seconds. Next time will be 5 minutes, and after that it will be an hour. All right, things are switching on. Let's just... it's one of my favorite things is to do the animation for this. So ways one, yes there is. All right, we're coming up. All right, let's try this again. What is it? Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. All right. Please be green. Oh. It's red again. No, it's not working. Man. What are you do? Let's see if I can just re-import this in. Oh, this is frustrating. Do it manually? Yeah, it's also more of to is this career mode? No, it's also to make sure that I get the information for PMDG at the same time. Mr. Willie Canuck, thank you very much for the $10 dono. Take that, Hados. Take that. Nobody doesn't use a checklist better than ausflightsimmer. Nobody. Hey, did any of that sounds? Did those sounds pop up? Did you hear anything? Does anything actually work? Nobody, I tell you, nobody. Did you like that one, Bubba? That was a good one, wasn't it? You heard that? Yeah, but did you hear it read out Willie's thing? Those sound on the airplane banner though. Yeah, okay. I could fix that in 2 seconds, but then I'm going to start getting echoes. So I've just got to figure out how I'm going to work it. Yeah, they don't work. All right, let's try. Let's see if this is going to work. If we've done this. Get that ready because we're going to switch it on pretty quickly here. I wonder if this is going to work. And the checklist is like Donald Trump and the that is true. Well, no, that is wrong because when I fly in real life, I meet the checklist. It just hasn't. I just haven't flown in real life for a little bit. But anyways. 100 days, no deal. 100 days, no deal. They'll have to call me like no deals Donald, no checklist Oz. No checklist Oz. No checklists for 100 days. The problem is I could, if I jump into the other engine variant, then jump back in, it will work. But the problem is half the time when it does it, it locks up on me when I load it back in is the only problem. So I'm just doing this to see if I don't have to do that. If this is not going to work, I'll do that. But the chance it could lock up and then I'm going to have to reload the sim again, which is annoying. Well, that's what's happened anyway. You could have told me I would have lost my coins getting timed out. No, you didn't lose your coins getting timed out. You lost your coins because you spent all of them. What's the problem, Marcus? The problem is just a little bit of a bug with the PMDG. Which I'm assuming you guys won't have any of this once it's out. But all right, let's remember that. I don't reckon this one's gonna work. Just saying. Just saying. I'm actually gonna try without putting the origin in and just. Oh, okay. Let's just put it in there. I don't think it's gonna change anything, but. Let's put the arrival in. Why not? let's hopefully this doesn't balk the sim. You had 871 after I got timed out. You got 383 Oz coins. Odd. That's a first. Do exclamation mark Oz coin now, please. I'll have a look at something. Thank you, Hayos. He's got 404 Oz coins. All right, let's put him in a timeout for 1 minute and see if he loses any Oz coins. I could have just taken his word for it, but I feel good about timing him out again, so. All right, let's see if this now doesn't, it's a tariff for being timed out. Yes. We lose trillions of dollars, trillions of Oz coins for timeouts every year, trillions. I've been employing Doge to come in behind the scenes to fix it all. Mr. UPS just delivered another parcel from Monza. It's been nice knowing you, Marcus. I'll catch you later. Marcus will be gone. Marcus will be gone. All right. So that loaded that. So in theory, what's happened in the past, now if I go back and grab the plane that I want, the 777 now that I want, it will just work. See you, Marcus. Don't let the internet hit you on the way out. He's off to go and play with his new toys. I would be too. I would be too. Marcus got the new vibrating force feedback yoke. The force feedback yoke, sorry, from Moser. And they sent him the base like 2 weeks ago. But they didn't actually send the yoke, so he hasn't been able to use it. Unfortunately. I didn't change the livery. I can feel the vibes. I meant to say force feedback, not vibration. That didn't sound too well. Nearly pulled the trigger on getting a yoke today, but shipping was 350 AU, so I stopped. Nobody important. What were you buying? Like a gold yoke? Were you getting the trump card version of one? The yoke. All right. Let's see. Cross fingers, everybody. Cross your fingers. Cross your toes. See, Haydos, you didn't lose any then. So I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you come up with some pyramid scheme to get more Oz coins is what you were trying to do. Must be an error. I think he was trying to scheme. All right, it's loading in. We might be in for a winner here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's gonna load in. The Moser Force with default shipping. That would be important. Just so I can understand. You're from Australia, yeah? In Sydney. All right. I'm gonna say this, and don't ask me how or where I would know. Just take my word for it. Wait 2 weeks and then order it again, and you'll probably find it will get shipped from an Aussie warehouse, and you may not have to pay shipping. And that's not a Donald Trump 2 weeks either. It's an ausflightsimmer 2 weeks. Your name isn't Tony, is it? All right, let's see if this is going to work this time. I'm thinking we're going to be good. I was going to wait until one of the local stores starts selling it. Yeah. So to give you a bit of an understanding is they have released in Australia now. They did, but they haven't arrived in Australia. So I know through contacts. So and they're probably due like next week or the week after. So therefore, all the local places will start having it, and you won't need to worry about getting it from the thing. So if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, wait, cool. If it's anything like the AB9, it's going to be amazing. All right, let's see if we can do it. See, Bathurst has gotten bored and he's nicked off now. He's not even hanging around. He got sick of the music and he's gone. Beautiful. Hi Shane, very new to your channel and Flight Sim in general. I have an Xbox Series X with Microsoft Flight Simulator 20. Interest in learning. Hey Bill, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You're most welcome to hang about. We have a lovely community in here. Hopefully there's things and stuff that we don't say will offend, but welcome, my friend. All right, so we downloaded the SimBrief flight plan again. I'm going to request the ground power. I'm going to do everything the same. And yeah, it's like a bit like SpaceX here. We learn by breaking planes and not using checklists. And I'm pretty confident this is just going to work. And if it does work, we've replicated that bug like 4 times now. So I should just timestamp it and send it to guys at PMDG. All right, but I got a funny feeling it's probably going to work now. Did I do the ideas? No. This goes on to. Broke, yeah. This is a pre-release of the aircraft. It's not released to the public, so there is some bugs that do come with it. I was trying to explain Caloundra. Can you show the guys the scare? What? The scare on your shoulder, please? The scar on my shoulder. We don't have people with 2 heads here, mate. That's Tasmania. You got the wrong place. That's Tasmanian Maribor. It's like when you cross the river at Maribor, you grow neat. Neat turtles. There's heaps, yes, there's heaps of turtles in Maribor. And that area of the coast, it's one of the biggest breeding places in the world for 3 or 4 groups of the turtles. Can I show them my teeth? I got full set of teeth. And don't go and pop that into AI and take my teeth away, mate. Because if you do, you're dead. Thought that was imperfect. No, it's Tasmania, Willie. All right, we're just waiting for the aircraft to come alive. Challenge accepted. No, there was no challenge put in there. In Perth, they don't wear shoes. Yeah, well, that's like the Sunshine Coast as well. Half people don't wear shoes anymore. All right, let's give this a go. All right, just let me know. Can you hear the sim? Can you hear the aircon of the sim? because I've just changed something. I want to know if you guys can hear it. It was sounding like it was echoing again. Delta Bravo. It might be hard to hear. See, it's remembered all that in here as well. It's still got it all in here. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't. Oz just Flight Simmer's done this too many times. Is this the return flight, Dave? No. No, we're an hour again in, and we haven't gone flying yet because of some a bug that we keep being able to replicate. But I think it's going to work now. Yes, no, no, yes. All right, we'll find out in a second, because if this doesn't do it, I don't know how to fix it, apart from just going in and out of the sim or whatever. But I'm pretty confident we'll get this. It will be green now. See, there we go. There we go. So we've been able to replicate that bug like 4 times. Can't hear any sim noises. All right, so say if I go and do this, so we're going to be good. We're going to get a flight going now, because we're able to get around that bug. All right, say if I do this. All right, can you hear the outside sounds now? Is this career mode? No. No, I don't do any career mode. We just do free flight. Can you hear the soundscapes now? Oh, okay, well, no, you think the music, it's the music too loud. All right, I'll try. I'll ask you guys again when I start the engines. Don't sweat. We'll just get some stuff happening here. I'll just ask again in a few minutes. There's soundscapes there because I can see it running through the thing. It's just it's a bit low with the music. All right, requesting, sending. We're all good. We're gonna load. Yeah, I'll just start the engines and it'll just be easier. There we go. Gonna activate. Pop that in there. Let it do its thing for a quick sec. And we got legs. There we go. We are gonna be good to go. There we go. So whenever we get that bug, we can pop out, change the aircraft to a different one, and then go back into it. But hopefully when we change the aircraft, it doesn't lock up in the sim, causes the sim to lock up, and then I have to do an alt control delete. So that's what we happened on the first night when we streamed this, and it took me a while to work it out. And that's the 3rd or 4th time I've been able to replicate it doing the same thing the same way. So they probably will need to pass it on so the guys can fix that before it goes out on the market, I guess. Anyways, what was I doing? Timestamp 70. Thank you, Sean. I'll just go and watch the first hour on like double play or something. Do I have any charts loaded up? Because it's not fun for you guys to happen to go through that, but it is a pre-release, so these things can happen. Geez, you haven't got off the block there. Lots of people are having issues with the 2024 beta recently. No, I'm not in 2024. We do have a pre-release for the PMDG, which we've had a couple of little buggies with. All right. Well, we're going to be good to go. All right, so runway 30 left. We're going to click the bejeebers out of that. We're doing it the Rinda 2 Foxtrot, Going to pop that in there, and then we're going to execute that. Let it do its thing. That's cool. Routines, pref, and page. Let's just... Oh, I suppose I can load it in, can't I? Let's just accept it. Let's just accept it. I don't have that button set up. Alright, let's go to performance, 30 left. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. And calculate cell temp is going to be 49. Okay. Was that a flaps 5? Wouldn't think it'd be anything else, would ya? Alright, flaps 5. While we're playing around with this, we are going to get the pump on, and I'm going to start the APU. And bang, bang, bang. That's cool. Legs on. Put that on the... pref page. Cool. Cool, cool, that's good. That's doing its thing. That's cool. Let's go to RTO. That's set at 10,000. Cool. Just waiting for this thing to come alive, and then we're going to get out of here. Where's runway 30 left? However long we have a taxi over there, all the way down there. There we go. Go on, Herbs. Me and the Herbinator are starting to get along, finally. I think she likes me. I think she's starting to like me finally. It's taken 20 months. It's taken 20 months, 2 years, no, a year. Yeah, they'll fix it. When Mathis is in before, he said he wasn't able to replicate it. So I don't know. One thing I will do before I actually send him the details is I'm going to reload it, uninstall it, reload it back in, and see if it happens again, because I haven't changed it yet. All right. Looks like APUs. Gotta be good. Oh, beacon I didn't switch on. Alright. All the pumps can go on. Let's go down here. Let's go to the ground operations, and let's release the... Did we put a jetway in? No, that was on the previous one. Move the chocks. Make sure you clear the WASM data from the 777 as well when reinstalling. Yeah, I was told about that. I'd never have had to do that with any other aircraft before, and everything's worked fine. You mean actually go and delete it manually? And also, Henrik, we're not in Sim Update 2. Alright, the other thing is there's no pushback, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got to do the dodge. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I've got to dodge this back. No, there's no Ken Lee working at the moment. Doesn't work, Chase. It's not working. I can hear it, but you guys can't hear it. Had to try. Yeah, but I can hear it. That's the annoying thing. I can't live without you. See, I can hear it. You're nasty. You are nasty. That's all I can say. You're just nasty. You're just nasty, Hados. That's just like a shit thing to do. Alright. Let's start engine 1. That's what I gotta put up with. I don't love you. Can you hear the outside sounds now, yeah? Alright, can you hear them in a second? How about now? Can you hear them now? Going to Skardu? No. Flight plan's just above. You can hear them now. Can just hear them. So as the sound dropped down, as the level dropped down, good night. I know. Love you. No, all I want to know if you can hear them or not hear them. So I don't care if they're low or anything like that, because I'm not messing around with volume. I'm actually messing around with inputs. If you get what I'm saying. So can you hear them now? I just changed it again, just like then. You can't hear them now. Okay, all right. They're gone. Cool. That's all I need to know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. All right, I still haven't fixed exactly what I wanted to fix. They'll be back now. They should be back now. I can hear it regardless or not when I'm playing around with it. So, anyways, they're back now. Cool. All right. So what I thought I fixed, I don't know if I actually fixed it. You know what I mean? Anyways. We all really just want volume sliders, but devs still try to, yeah. I don't know why they don't give us access to that. I agree. Microsoft just needs to work on it, yeah? Alright, just wait for the engine to fully start. I'm going to turn on the taxi lights on. That's good, that's good, that's good. APU is going to go off then. APU gen can go off as well. Flaps to 5. That's what I'm here for. And to help with pre-flights. I think by the time we stream next, I should have all of it out because I've done these changes. I just need to go and listen to the stream and then make the final changes, and we should be sweet. What's the in-flight film? A Dirty Dancing. No one puts Hados in a corner. Nobody. We've got Mr. Sean Dale and Kanga been patiently waiting for us. But he likes in the corner. Oh, now. What? I'm not even going to go there. I'll behave myself. There's sometimes you've got to behave yourself. Alright, let's go while this is going. I just want to go back to Takeoff trim 350. Oh shit. Since today. Evil since today. That'll do. Run out of coffee. Flaps are working. There we go. Control surfaces checked. When the yellow line, what is the yellow line down the taxiway for? It's a guide. That's a guide. You know when you put a guideline on a piece of wood, you cut on just on the outside of it, William Kelly, not actually on the line, just in case you cut too much off, just on the outside. It's that. It's to be used as a guide. And also you got to remember that I'm actually on the left-hand side, so I'm sitting on the left-hand side of the plane, not in the middle, you know. That's it. I'm gonna have to postpone the mug another 2 weeks now after that one. He's like, whatever. It's never coming. Jeez, this is the quietest Dubai I've seen for a long time. So who's in Sim Update Beta? What's it doing this week? Is it crashes or is it bad performance? Like, what's going on? When we finally meet, can I run up and lift you above your head? Yeah, I don't think you'd be get me up there. That's the problem. So you could try. It'd be like an ant trying to lift a sumo up. Kedley's not working. I can get it to work. Where's OBS playing into? Hang on. I'm looking at stuff. How far are we going to go down? All the way down here yet? Honestly, there's not much to look forward to. Hang on, I just taxied down where I shouldn't be taxiing. We were meant to cross, were we? Whoopsies. We're not meant to be taxiing down here, apparently. And which runway are we going to? 30 left. Alright, let's go this way. Is that another 2 weeks? Yes, sir. Yes, we went somewhere where we shouldn't have gone. We should have gone there. But, you know. Oh, hang on. Now we're going to go down here. Hey, Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? Oh, Haydos, you didn't tell me. I missed it. Did you get your trim wheel? Did that turn up? I'm assuming you should have got it by now. Maybe today, if not, at least tomorrow. Can't remember when did it... Not yet. Okay. It would have been the... Oh, Mark, yeah, you won't have yours yet. Like, it's been sent, but... It's all these public holidays, I tell you what. And then then in Queensland, there's another public holiday on Monday as well. We've got May Day. It's funny that that doesn't come through. It's on desktop sounds. All right. Oh, you just bought one? Oh, thank you very much, Evil. I don't have my phones and stuff on me, so I couldn't tell. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Which color did you get? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Pink. No, there's no pink. What about now? Kenley doesn't work. Kenley doesn't work. I've got it playing to a channel that I have muted because when I actually unmute it, it goes between. Oh, you got the blue. Oh, he's going to rewrite. The dark blue to go with the Boeing. Nice. Yep. I think it's royal blue matte. Royal. No, don't play it because you guys can't hear it, and I've got to put up with it myself. It's not fair. But yes, you can actually go and I added 2 pictures on there if you want to go and have a look, so you can see the colors. But they're the closest ones I could get matched to the Boeing NG blue and the a different color for the Airbus one. So the dark blue moon, yep, that's my favorite. I'll grab one later so you can see it on the screen what it looks like. But then again, it might look different on the screen than what it does in real life. But thank you, Evo. I appreciate it. Legend. All right. If you notice, I'm deliberately not using the brake because I've had problems with the brake. Once I get it on there, I can't get it off for whatever reason, and I don't want to try to get to an hour and 20 minutes at this point. I don't really want to pull the brake on. All right, that's all good to go. I've got the sim sounds up all the way. I can't get them any louder than what they are, so hopefully that's going to be enough for you for the takeoff. strobes on. The MC will be well protected. Hey, Mr. Sackhead, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Just caught us on the takeoff. Great stream last night, sir. So I just shoved control for the first time. Hang on. So I just showed control for the first time. Thank me later. What are you talking about? I wouldn't be surprised if your keyboard turns up probably tomorrow. Alright, we are on the way. I know I didn't follow the checklist. How come it knows when I'm on the runway? It's like Siri's listening to me. They don't sound too good today. Oh, did you hear that? It sounded like a truck going up a hill. They're not fully done in this version. Did you hear that? They sound a bit sick. Oh no, the PMDG aren't going to give me another opportunity to showcase anything ever again. No, so to give you some background information, so they've re-recorded the sound set, but not all the sound sets are complete in the version that I've got, guys. Yeah, the old Victor's playing up, isn't it? Alright, now we've got some sound. I just got to mess around with this for 2 seconds. You guys let me know if you can hear the sounds after I do this quickly. We must have balked the sounds with all the restarts, I reckon. Alright, can you guys hear the sound of the sim now? No? Okay, cool. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'll bring him back. I think we balked the sound set today. It sounds like it's gone half the. It sounds like it's going half the speed. I'm definitely gonna do a reinstall. Let's just hope that just fixes itself. Yeah. It was a great takeoff. It just didn't sound that good. I'll have to let the guys know about that one too. Holy cow. Powered by John Deere. Okay, so you guys are hearing it too. It's not just me, yeah? G'day, mate. I just want to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you. Thank you, John. We may not get there by the sounds of it. I might have needed to burp the Trent engines today. Alright, let's cruise up. I don't know what we're going to. Going to 30k. And we're going to go flight level change and then back to VNAV and she will go up. We're going to go standard, even though I didn't have it on the right barrow anyway. Oh, that's right. These guys are joined together. And then off. And off seatbelt signs are set to. There we go. Keep looking at the coast. Obviously, I don't have all my device scenery. No sounds? No, I turned the sim sounds on. You've got music, yeah? Hey, Hados, you should just have music. No sim sounds. I've turned them down. No, just sim sounds. Music is loud. Okay. Fit some 20-inch wheels. There we go. That's better. Cool. Thanks, Tony. Tony, what mix are you using? Spinner rims? I don't know. What mix are you using, Tony? The old Winflex is working though. I knew you were. I know it's bad. I have two mixes, the Wavelink for my Wavelink R and the SteelSeries GG for my headphones. Okay. Alright. They were all in multiple sources. Yeah, I need to, because obviously I'm using the Stream Deck, but with the Wavelink, I need to speak to you. I'm having a bit of trouble with it. I might need some help because it's just, yeah, it's just giving me the poopars. I might need some I may need some screenshots of some of your Discord settings, like the auto properties one and so forth. But anyways, I'll hit you up about it. And see where I'm going wrong. Oh, all right, guys, I'm going to be back because we got this thing in the air. Who's with us? Got Mr. Idle Cutoffs here, Tricky's here, and Kanga's here. A big hello to all the Sid Squadron crew for jumping over and hanging out in YouTube land as well. While we're why Mr. Yaris, aka, is at the. I don't know why he's talking on the chat there, because he told me he was going to the Yaris Club tonight for their monthly member. I hear he's the chairman speaker, so I don't know how he's finding time to talk on the chat here, but I appreciate it, Tony. Thank you very much, my friend. Here he's a bit of a star when it comes to the Yaris Sydney Club. All right, there's 79. Look at that. We're getting all... That's frame gen was blurring that. They kicked me out too. Bird boot for the Yaris. That's Sir Yaris to you, sir. Sir Yaris. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I'm just going to leave that there. I just need to check a couple of things because I've got to reset some prints to do some more prints if they're finished, and grab a coffee, and then we should be all right. So, all right, guys. Since Sid's here, he's in control. If anybody messes up, it's Sid's fault. All right, I'll be back. All right, we're back. You guys haven't been giving Tony too much trouble, have you? By the looks of it, you have. Yep. Oh no, you guys have been quite calm. All right, top of climb is there. What's going on here? Where do I want to have a look? No. Oh shit! What am I doing that for? No. There we go. Get me back to the bloody index. You can tell I'm bloody all where's that going? Yeah, I'm all it's at 38,000 feet. No, it's meant to be 30. Yeah, you can tell I'm all still Airbus for all the Airbus flying we've been doing. Won't you do that? And we're gonna have to type this in, am I? No, I can't even change. It won't even let me put it in. Hey, Mr. Phil B, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day. We're just on our way up to Kuwait. If you haven't picked up the Kuwait, there's it's over at flightsim.to. It's freeware. It's 2020, but I ported it across and pulled it across into my community folder, and it's probably one of the best freeware airport scenarios you can get, in my opinion. It should be, it's close to payware quality. I can't remember who makes it though, but it was in I think a video that my good friend Sam Q8 Pilot did of like top 20 best free downloads. I found it through there. And it's great. It's great to do this short little hop for an hour and 10 minutes or so up to Kuwait. And Kuwait actually has one of the best, the scenery around there, or the ortho scenery, is really, really nice as you come in. So if it's not like a, because the sim does depict when they're actually having sandstorms. So long as it's not a sandstorm, you actually have quite nice views coming in. So. All right, we're just going to do a sound check on these engines to see if they're still playing up. See if they've fixed themselves. Let's have a bit of a check. I think they've fixed themselves because they're not doing the truck sounds. So that's a good sign. I don't know what is going on with that. That's in the music. There's this creaky in the music, and I go, is that coming from the bloody plane? What do I want to have a look at here? I should have changed the route, so we would have, but it would have been a little bit longer. You can actually change the route so it flies a bit more up over onto the, instead of just blue water stuff. But we're actually got to come into runway 18 or 15. I've never landed on runway 15 before. Interesting. That'll be a first. We'll just ILS it. It'll be fine. Pop that in a little bit later. And I've got nothing to talk about. There is a nice freeware OKKK Kuwait International Airport and City in flightsim.ter. That's the one I was talking about. I don't know if I got the city, but I've got the airport. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Marcus. I pulled the 2020 across in 2024. I quickly loaded in this afternoon and it looked fine. Captain Rugby, catch you later. Thank you very much for popping in. Appreciate it. But the freeware airport from flightsim.to for Kuwait's even got like animated people walking in the terminals and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. I would have paid and probably purchased more from paid more for less. I forgot about to follow up on your 23 months, my friend. Thank you very much for the 23 months. Appreciate it. You put me off with the home and away. All right, I'm just going to go here for a second and quickly have a look at a different section for sound. So you're just going to have to look at my face for a quick sec. Oh, I can friggin' smell the tip again. You can tell it's winter. Wavelength, that's chosen, that's chosen. That's it. Why is that open like 5 times? And then, oh. Look at this shit. Like it, no, I'll tell you about it in a sec. I'm just looking at something. Just looking, trying to find out why this is not picking this up. Don't tell me it's put the cooldown on me. Did you hear MJ then? You guys didn't hear MJ then towards this end of it. Actually, if I do it in here. You can sing it. No, don't. Don't. Please don't. Please don't. Can you hear it now? No, okay, cool. That's all right. I think I'm on to something for the midterm, but I'm going to check with Tony in some settings later. If I go to auto capture add application. What do I want? Chatbot. Okay. And we want You're not there. You bugger. Why aren't you there? Oh, yeah, you are. Cool. Happy days. Then if we go and do... No, what am I playing with that for? Hey, Maple Leaf, what's going on? You're just trying to fix some stuff. Oh shit, you can hear it now. Damn it! Oh. No, Kedley should be still on. It should still be on a timer. Look at all of yous. Exclamation mark Kedley, exclamation mark Kedley. Suffering your jocks, you can't, because I just use them. I can use it as many times as I want, but it takes out as me. So yes. There we go. I actually may have solved my own problem, Tony, with some stuff. There we go. I have solved my own problem. Bloody sounds. No worries. I'll just send you a bunch of script. Oh, thank you so much, because I'll double check, and then if I can't make any sense, I'll hit a pin and say whenever you're like not busy doing flight plans. When you're not too busy. How about, hey, can we do a conference call at on Friday afternoon? That'd be great. I'll send you a thing. You free for a conference call Friday afternoon? I'll be one of those guys. No, there's no exclamation mark Slim Dusty. I do work full time, you know. Oh, yes. Yep. Yep. One of the reasons why I don't work in industry I used to, because it got to the point where even if you're like sick, if you're on your deathbed and you're sitting on the toilet for 24 hours and they had a conference call, they'd expect you to be on it. Like normally what you would do is you would get your assistant and all that sort of stuff to jump on the calls for you, but then they'll do these calls where it's just like managers are going to be on, and then they expect you on there. Like they don't expect you on there, like it's an unexpected expected. So it means like you don't have to go on there if they want to follow the rules, but they expect you to be there. You know what I mean? So yes. And to be honest, you'd want to jump on them anyway because you would miss too much. So if it's just turned into like a 24-hour job. Oh, going back to the tip smell. So the tip is probably about, I'm going to say a good 10, 15 kilometers away from where I live. So it's over the other side of Caloundra. It's behind where the race course is. But in winter time, right, the wind at night must blow a certain way. And when it's just super light winds at night time, you can smell the friggin' tip. So in summer, you don't smell it. In winter, you do. If you missed the call, yeah, but we're not happy about it. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Smell the tip. The rubbish. And the other thing is, sometimes you'd even get like an area manager call you and go, "Oh yeah, I know you're off because you're not well, but I just wanted to fill you in." Just stuff like that. I was like, I've had enough of this. But it all depends. It depends who you work with and what you one-ups you have, how good they are. I've worked with some that have been totally like micro managers that are actually insanely micromanaged, and then I've had some that just leave you alone. It's crazy the opposites. It's called a right to disconnect. Yeah, well that wasn't in. So would you know how they've got those right to disconnect laws? They weren't in. They're in now. But they weren't in. And obviously, and obviously, my experiences that I had wasn't uncommon because they had to bring laws in. So, micromanaging the absolute worst. Yep. Yeah. And then I've had some that have been really good where they show trusted lead. I've had all sorts over the years. But it's hard. Managing managers is hard. So it is a hard job. But yeah, I can smell the tip. It's disgusting. Chase says, our poo ponds are next to the airport. Our poo ponds are next to the airport, like welcome to the city. You've been to Auckland's poo ponds are next to the city. It's only in winter I smell it, and it's only happened since last year or the year before. So when we've had all this, because before, I think it's been 2 years or 3 years ago, we had the El Nemo or the Emo, whatever it is, the Elmo. There's one or the other. I can't remember which way it goes. But anyways, we had one of them for 7 years. So we're in drought. And in summer, it wasn't really wet. But now, like, the summers have been super wet. And then in the I don't know if it's like washed dirt away or something. I don't know. It stinks. El Nemo, yeah. Even if I reckon if I cracked an ausflightsimmer fart, I still wouldn't be able to overcome the smell that's coming through my window, you know? That's how stinky it is. Just thought I'd share that with you all. I'm sure. Nelma, Emo, what? Well, there's El Nemo and there's what's the other one? It depends if you're on the northern or summer hemisphere. So, basically we were in drought for Captain Debo. We were in drought for so long. So, and now we're not in drought. And Emo's the Muppets. El. All right, top of climb still saying it's there because we never actually reached it, and for some reason I normally would just change it. Actually no, I would not change it in here. What an idiot. I would change it here. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been flying Airbus is too much, and I've lost my mojo a little bit. There we go. So that's disappeared. And then top of descent's about 100. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here. And I'm looking forward to having the Wing products start working soon once this is released. And they will do a bit of an update. So at the moment, they're not working with the 777, but it won't take long after release for it to work, I would imagine. Departures and arrivals. We're going to do ILS Yankee 15 right. ILS Yankee 15 right. That one there. We're going to do the DEBTI 3 Echo, which is this guy here. And then we're using the IVTAR transition, so we're going to pop that in there. And we're going to wait for it to calculate, see what it's going to spit out, see what it's going to look like as well. And I might check it on the plan if it doesn't look right on here. That's looking okay anyway. Make sure we don't have any double ups. That looks fine. And I'm just going to pop it on the plan page and just double check it. That's looking fine. Yeah, cool. Happy days. That'll be fine. Weather on, but I don't think we're going to have any issues there. El Nemo, El Nemo La Nina. It's the west and east. Oh, okay, it's west and east. Yep, lasagna, Nemo and lasagna. Yep, cool. I'll remember that. Probably won't, but all right. So we got 100 to go. It is a potent spell, Hados. It is a potent spell. It just stinks. And it's not even that. I smelt worse last year. It's like when it's super cold. Like, it's warm in the sim room, but the funny thing is, I need to get some more whirly birds put on the roof when I get some cash, because I only have one. And when the sun goes over, I've basically got like all the smaller bedrooms and offices running on this side of the house where the sun goes down. So then this, especially with, and this is where we have most of the computers and printers and all that sort of stuff. So this stays hot on this side of the house. But if I go into the lounge room, it's nice and cool. So at the moment it's 29 degrees in here. Screenshots in Discord in the chat. Oh, here we go. What are we doing? Return Ken Lee to the ausflightsimmer channel. Yeah, as if you did. As if you did. I'd take that. I'd take that. As if you did. How come the goal is 100,000? My PC does not emit smells. That wasn't in the general. I've got to look at the general now. Excuse me. Oh, hang on. We've got the poos. Okay, there's the poo thing. Right. Okay. So this is what Chase sent me. So that's the airport there. And that's the poo station right there. Jesus. Hi Oz, flight simmer farts can strip a paint at 100 yards. No, I don't think so. But I feel sorry for the people that live over near the tip. Because there's some people over there and they like there's like big blocks and stuff over there, so yeah, I feel sorry for them. Oh, look at that. Sewage Works is an emergency stopping bed. Should complain to the council. Yeah, so I was thinking about that last year, Tony, when it got towards the sort of end of it, and then it started dissipating, and I was like, okay, I'll just leave it. But this is the third night that I've smelt it since it's starting to get so I am gonna hit up the council and see what they have to say. Because I don't really pay the big amount of rates to smell the garbage, you know. They might as well just, you know, not pick up my wheelie bin and I can just smell it, smell my own stuff rather than everybody else's stuff. But you know, That's what we do on the ausflightsimmer channel. We, you know, all the different selfless acts we do here, like smelling the tip while we stream for you guys, you know. Selfless acts. No one smells the tip on a stream better than ausflightsimmer. Nobody. Do you think the Australian Tourist Board, with all this comes to Australia, the smell of poop talks? I don't know. I don't know. ausflightsimmer channel is known for its poop talking. Yes, yes. Well, that's a little bit disappointing that Sim Update 2's not going to be coming for a bit, because I know a bunch of our community here is still over on 2024 and a bunch are still on 2020, and then I've got a bunch still on Sim Update 2. That's why we have no one flying with us these days, because all you guys are all on everyone's on different things at the moment. I'm glad this isn't a scratch and sniff channel. Well, you don't need to scratch it. You can just smell it. 2020 for the win. That's what I'm saying. Like, for the people that are on 2024, we've got a heap ton that are in the beta because of the VR stuff, and then we've only got like I don't know. There's probably about 10 core people that fly on 2024 that aren't in the beta. Beta is. How are you going with the beta? They've been saying Hados is like it's not working too good. So it's definitely not coming out this week. In fact, they probably have you received an update this week? You'll probably get it tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah, you could bottle and sell it. Yeah, right. It's fine, no issues. Yeah, people are just saying with that last update. Beware, fake agents. Like, I've heard it quite a lot on the traps, you know. You're coming up to your tier D. You should set up before you miss it. We're all set. Like, it's within 80 nautical miles. Benny's going off my past flight experiences here. Thank you, Benny. See, he's not a nasty man all the time, just some of the time, you know. Are you having a better day today, Benny, than your Monday? Looking out for me. That'd be a first, wouldn't it? Dual Calandra? Yeah, we could sell it. Oh, you mean like perfume? Oh yeah, we could sell it. We could. Le de toi, Tipper. Oh yes, although work was worse, but I can't handle some people. Tell me about it. Yep. Yeah, there is some, like, I've been in work situations, right, where there is some people that just thinking about them actually makes you feel sick because they're that terrible people. Like, I reckon at least a couple of people, at least a couple of times in your life, you probably will end up being in a toxic work environment for a bit. I wanted to thank Mark Griffin said, I want to thank everybody for the group of the Discord advice and guidance with regards to the flight plans and the ATC. It's been nice that everybody's sort of jumping in and giving their preferences to Mark. Also, Mark, my 2 bits is that you've got a lot of different levels of experience that have been sort of giving you advice. Like, you will have people up to Conti's level who is a commercial pilot, and then you'll have people that are just, you know, simmers that are maybe doing 1 or 2 hours a week. So people are going to give you all sorts of different bits. And they all work in HR. I've been to HR to try to get help from HR for certain things, and they don't do anything. But anyways. But I've just to stream it, I've renewed my Say Intentions subscription, and also I have paid for their background partnership, so I get the traffic injection. I haven't set it up, but the reason why I wanted to do that is so we can stream it a little bit for people that are wanting to look at it before jumping into it. Obviously, I would prefer VATSIM, but I don't really do VATSIM when we stream. But I'm just going to do this so people can see it. I don't know how long I'm going to use it for, if I'm going to keep it or not. But I do need to get that set up so we can have a look at it, because I know a lot of people have got some questions, and then we might do the same thing with Beyond ATC as well. Sadly, every company I worked for, HR saw their role as protecting that management and sticking up for them. Yeah, mine's been the opposite, Glenn. It's more of, yeah. So I was in management, and as always, you had a couple of oddballs that were hard to work with. But anyways, I won't go into it all. Just seeing their face as you walk in. Yeah, Benny, absolutely. Or even hearing their voice. Yep. Yeah. It's the same thing whenever I hear Hayden's voice. Yep. Not Hayden Dingo, the other Hayden. VATSIM would be good while everyone is different. Is in different sims, but hard to stream and do it all. Yeah. It all depends. Like, I like to have a bit more of a casual sim. Casual stream. So I was doing a bit of the VATSIM. I did start incorporating on it, but then I sort of think it fell a little bit away from the chat. And I've also watched some of the, you've got some of the guys that can do it really, really well, like Kinko and London Controller and Conti and all that sort of stuff like that. But yeah, for me, not so much. Chase T, good night, mates. Enjoy the pooper miss smells. But yeah, so we've got some Say Intentions probably next week. I've had it for like a week and a half. But because it's not cheap, I thought I would incorporate it in the sim on the streams for a little bit, just so people can see. Because I get a lot of people asking, or I see comments when people go, what do you think of AI? I'm thinking about using it. So I thought maybe we can use it here and see if it's worth, it might help people with their decisions, because, money is a tough thing to keep at the moment. So you want to make sure that your flight sim pennies are getting maximized as much as possible in this day and age. All right, so top of D's coming up. We're just going to do a flaps 30 anyway. Actually, going to put that on approach there. That can stand to legs is what I want. And let's see if this is going to grab it, because the last flights I've been doing it, I've just missed it the whole time. How's this? I've finally got Ken Lee working. You guys have, because you couldn't do it, you wanted to do it. Now you can do it, you don't do it. Also, we had I forgot to sort of allude to as well. It was gifted memberships by a Loco. I'll tell you what, I'm going to include that in. I'm going to include, because it was a 5-pack in there. So
you're number 47 for departure.
Okay, we have a really ill passenger. We have to get him to London. Can we get priority taxi?
Nice, I'm going to try that one later.
Wow, April Fool's Day.
Turn that down a little bit. If someone drops in like a gifted membership pack or whatever, we'll put that towards counting the the giveaways for Flight Sim mods. So I think we need 7 before we do giveaway number 6.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat
There's no
the
techno.
cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
We're getting some cloud action happening here. No, there's no bangs. It's a Twitch thing. I actually don't know if I can bring the blurbs into YouTube. I didn't look. But Tony, mate, thank you. I haven't looked at them, but I see that they're there. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know how you can get away with doing these things while you're at the Yaris Club tonight, but I appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much for that. Expected delivery of your trim wheel is between May the 12th and May the 15th. You'll get it before that. I always under promise and over deliver, so you'll get it before that. Unless you're living in Italy. At the moment, Italy, I've just checked about 2 minutes ago. Oh, yeah. It will say that, but you'll get it before that. It will give you an average inspection, but you'll get it before that. In Italy, if anybody doesn't know, they've actually been having like a freight strike since like Christmas with all sorts of things. And if anybody wants to import or buy something in Italy, the customs is like packed up to the brim and stuff's just like sitting there. So the only way you can really get stuff imported in from overseas is pay by express, and it goes in like a different sorting facility. And because you pay extra, it goes through. But anything else, stuff's sitting in customs for like a month. It's crazy. Pay more and get it done. Yeah. Well, when you pay for Express, I think a lot of the stuff in different worlds will go through a different sorting facility. So they usually use, there we go, top of descent down. They usually use, obviously, I don't know, whatever they do. But yeah, it's crazy. Which is a pain in the ass because people obviously pay for stuff and then like there's not really much I can do about it except get it checked, and then it just comes back and just says yeah because of the strikes. And I was striking over at Christmas. It's like when Canada had the strikes on over Christmas. So basically anybody that was living in Canada over Christmas couldn't order anything online. They wouldn't have got it by Christmas because nothing was going through. Which is obviously the worst possible time for the year for people. Hey Andrew, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day. We're on our way down. Let me check the charts up here and see. Our last couple of approaches haven't been very, very exciting. They've been pretty bad because I haven't been watching what I'm doing. Decision height's 200. Sorry, decision height's 333. We're going to pick up the ILS 2000, and we're going to pick it up at the 2400 at Datar. Glenn says I had an Asian friend prior to tell me my brides. I need to read that again. My Asian friends try to tell the bribes at the customers were just a unofficial priority fee, like bribes. Ooh, what's that down there? Oil rigs, of course. It's probably oil rigs for the Saudis or something up here. The place would be full of them. I wonder if they've got all different helicopter pads. That could be a cool stream thing to do, Tony, is to go out and land on different oil rigs. Out here would be a great place because you wouldn't have to fly out too far before there'd like be heaps of them out there. That'd be a cool little stream. I haven't set up for helicopter flying in 2024, so I need to get that set up. Landed on some oil rigs and doing some cool stuff. Let's bring up some engine sounds a little bit here. Yeah, I obviously traveled all around the world and backpacked when I was a younger fella, and I'm lucky I never got caught anywhere where had corrupt officials wanting to take bribes or anything like that. Always never got into any of that, but obviously a lot of people have got stuck in those sorts of positions. Hate to think what Christmas will be like. If anything evil, the situation that they're in now, it's not going to be the same. It will be different in some way because he keeps changing what he's doing, but yeah, it's not looking good. Apparently they're noticing it in the ports now and in the trucking industry is noticing it. So the next thing they'll start noticing it in the shops. So, yeah. Why can't we all get along? I keep telling you, the aliens need to come down and say you all need to love each other. And we'll teach you how to do warp speed and all that sort of stuff, and then we can just be, everybody can be happy together, you know? That's what needs to happen. The aliens need to come. I've watched too many sci-fi movies. It's the orbs again, Oz. Actually, in the US, in Congress, they actually had a Congress meeting about the orbs over in New Jersey and stuff because Mr. Trumpy said that they were FAA approved, and the FAA come out and actually said no, they weren't FAA approved. We don't know what they are. So that was in Congress like in the last 24 hours. Because I followed stuff like that. I just find it all interesting. So yeah, so apparently all these orbs been going around and they don't know what they are. Someone must know what they are. Man, I just got a big whiff. Oh, I got a big whiff of rubbish. Man, I'm going to smell like a friggin' bin chicken in the morning. That's gross. I've got to keep my window open because it gets too hot. And my fan doesn't turn. So the fan's either broken or the element's broken. So it's just getting too hot. Between the hours of like 3 and 5, I can't even be in here. It's just too hot. So I've got an electrician coming on Friday to have a look at it. So I've got to have the window open to smell it. It's disgusting. Jesus' message was one of love, and it's the foundation of the Western civilization. Yeah, why can't everybody get along and love each other? Oh, look at that. There we go. We're going to get some cloud action happening here. why aren't we descending quick enough? All right, I'm going to pop some air brake out here. Oh, someone was asking, can you guys hear that like noise through the mic? Someone was asking on the last stream what was the vibrating noise. It's the actual it's the AB9 vibrating when I put the air brake out and stuff. So it will vibrate through the desk, which then vibrates a little bit through the mic. Or you guys might be able to hear it more than I can due to I've got my headphones on. So. Like I told you about the gorilla. There was the gorilla. I can't remember her name, but they taught it sign language. It learned 160 different signs languages, and it lived till it was like 60. They gave it pets for cats and all sorts of different things. And anyways, it was before it died. It actually communicated and said that humans need to look after the world better, and the animals are watching. How freaky is that? And this gorilla grew up in captivity but knew. Like, how's that? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. So there was a gorilla. It's dead now. This was in the early 90s, early 2000s when it passed away. I watched a whole doco on it. It even could have the gorilla. I don't know if it could play golf. I have no idea. But it actually had cats as pets, and when it's first, and they taught it sign language, so it's like a scientific study. Coco, yeah, Coco, that's the one. Yeah, Aaron knows all about it. Yeah, and Coco actually had its first pet was a cat, and the cat ran away, and Coco grieved. She grieved when the cat ran away. But anyway, she ended up looking after more cats. And also Robin Williams become good. Robin Williams, who's passed away, the comedian dude, he actually become friends with it too. Did Coco have an APTL? But anyways, Coco, so they learn a lot from Coco because she could talk via sign language. And they learned all sorts of things about their feelings, and they grieve and all sorts of stuff like that. But also Coco said, which they said at the end of this documentary, which really is like, whoa. And she said, and the funny thing is, because she was in captivity the whole time, she said that humans need to look after the world better, and the animals are watching. It's like, that's pretty powerful stuff, eh? I think humans, we just need to be less selfish. And there's people in the world that need to be less selfish than others, and they're usually the people that are in power generally. But anyways, but yeah, Coco. Aaron, was Coco from the US? I think she was from the US, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I only found out about Coco maybe in the last 3 months or so. I come across a YouTube video on it, of course. Oh, did you have a bit of a drinky poos last night, Aaron? I know she had a pet cat, yeah. She had a couple of them. San Francisco Zoo, yeah. And there was like one lady that pretty much spent the whole time. I think she was the age of like 50. She lived for 50 years or something like that. A few years anyway. But they learnt a lot from Coco. We might be in for some interesting weather. There we go, July 1970 to... Oh, it was only 2018. Yeah, okay. So she, what was she? She's nearly 50. 49 or something. Yeah. What NRL team do you go for? Speaking of animals, I don't go for any NRL team. I don't follow any football. I don't follow any NRL. No. Had to Google that. Yeah. I knew it was up to like middle age sort of, but yeah. She'd been around for a while. And also, I believe she had a male friend that passed away, as in another gorilla male friend, and she grieved. So they learnt a lot about gorillas grieving, and they grieve like us. The scary thing is okay, is about two months older than you. Oh, and there's this other one. There's this other thing. There's this gorilla park somewhere in the world, right? And it's a massive like gorilla and monkey park where they take you know, all the monkeys that have been in trouble and being mislooked after and all this sort of stuff. Anyways, and they're in this open environment sort of thing, and they're driving golf buggies and stuff. Like there's this. You pay money and this you get to go on this thing, and you go around with this person. They tell you all about all the different things, but the bloody it's one of the who is the Clint Eastwood's gorilla dude? It's that breed, an ape. But anyways, you got an ape driving the friggin' golf thing around. It's crazy. Thing's famous. I can't remember. I don't know what country that is in though. You know when Clint Eastwood had the monkey dude in the car, in his truck? It's that same type of breed. I don't know what monkey that is. It's a Planet 8 stock. No, but seriously, it's driving a golf buggy. It loves driving a golf buggy. It drives around everywhere. And the other interesting thing, orangutan, yeah, orangutan. So it's a orangutan driving a golf buggy, and I think we spoke about this recently, right? Is that they have done research and seen and found that I think it's orangutans in the jungle are now using instruments to hunt. So they're now hunting with spears and stuff. So the orangutans are evolving in the real world. This is not going down. I wonder why I'm having issues with this. This is what it's been happening. It hasn't been going down. It's like the RNAV's a bit dodge. So we're just going to do our own here. Right turn, Clyde. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But how is that? Is that they've learnt... So, and the thing is, they've learnt from us by watching us, and now they do it themselves. Yeah, Clyde was the name, yeah. But yeah, so in the real world, in their real world environment, they are now using instruments to hunt. Crazy, hey? That stuff just like, whoa. Play golf would be stick seeing a orangutan driving around in the golf. Yeah, obviously it's not on the golf course. I wonder if I can find it. Should be doing this orangutan. Yeah, orangutan driving a golf cart. It's like the second thing that's popped up. Yeah, this is the one. I don't want to click on the link, but yeah. If you just go in and do orangutan driving a golf cart, you'll see it pop up. And there's just this big, massive orangutan driving a golf cart with one hand. It's crazy. And then there's another one where there's like orangutans, they're driving it and all its mates are hanging off it. Like, look at this. It's driving it and then all its mates are hanging off it. This is the place because I remember the big lights there. So they have a number of these golf carts and they just drive them around. How crazy is that? Oh man, that is so cool. It is the Planet of the Apes. We're all great apes. Yes, we are. All right. Now I need to turn some music off, get some sounds up. I'm having issues with the approaches on this thing. It's not doing them properly. For whatever reason, I had it set to go all the way down. So now we're coming down super quick. We've got 9.5 nautical miles to go, so we might be right, but we are coming in down quick. So this will be interesting. At least the sounds of the engines aren't going nuts. .5. All right, I'm gonna have to go down more, and I'm gonna have to whack some gear out to slow down. What do I brake on 2? I don't know why I can't get this to do the approach properly. It doesn't seem to want to descend and follow the VNAV on any of the flights that I've done. Looks like AI. Yeah, well, it's some of it's old footage. Shit. Same thing. I've had this all 3 flights that I've done in this thing. I can't get it to do the follow the VNAV down to an airport. Your destination airport wouldn't load, so I'm flying it to the alternative. Yeah, it's because of the ICAO's changed. Maybe that's probably playing up a little bit with me. It's because they use a different ICAO in the sim to what SimBrief uses, because obviously the airport's changed its ICAO. Alright, so I've got to... That's the other sound thing I need to fix too. Alright, so we're just going to vector ourselves around a little bit here. Oh, hang on, I'm already flaps 5. So we're still going to grab the ILS. I'm just going to do it manually here. Fad Gamer, thank you very much for the subscribe. Sorry, my pop-ups aren't working. I need to get those sorted again. But welcome. Is there any nicer wine in the lounge after the flight? There might be. I don't know. You'll have to go and have a look. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't generally... As long as they have good cookies, I'd be up for that. Cool. We're pretty much flying the star again. Alright, we're going to arm the speed brake again. That's not too loud on the sim, is it? I'll just put it at 80. So clouds in the desert. Now sounds good. Thank you. Well, it is by the water. Just because there's cloud though doesn't mean it's going to rain. Alright, we're going to be making our turn to base in a minute. Kanga's still up in the air. So yeah, so my experiences so far with the 777, it's amazing aircraft, but as you can see, we've had a few bugs, so hopefully those bugs are going to be fixed, because if they aren't, it's not ready in my opinion. But knowing PMDG, they'll be pretty good. But I'm going to do an uninstall and reinstall and see if that fixes with the version that I've got. Because as you can see, every stream that we've done, we've wasted 2 hours or an hour and a half or an hour before it's ready. But when it does release, that part will be fixed, I'm sure, because PMDG won't release something if it's like that. But it could just be my install, so I don't know. I get ready to catch the glide slope. Here's for a butter landing. Thank you, Evil. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Evil. Appreciate it. Thanks, Legend. I actually haven't watched any other streamers to see if they've been having the same sorts of problems that I've been having. But guys, if you can drop some emotes in there, Evil's helping out. We only need 6. Is it 6? I think it's 6 more, and then we're doing another giveaway. So hopefully that happens sometime this week. Thank you, Evil. Tony's onto it. The rest of you guys are asleep when it comes to the emotes. Slackers. Well, we're not getting a very good view because of the clouds. Jesus, they are a bit slack on the emotes. What's going on? Don't worry, Eva, I'll put some in there for you. I'll put everybody else to sleep. You've got to do your own. You got to do your own. Jeez, it's been a really exciting stream then for everybody.
2500.
All right, glide slope has been captured. We are, what are we doing? 139, so we need to slow down a little bit more. Okay, 146. Keep slowing down. We're at flaps 15. We're at 6. I'm going to drop the gear. There we go. Lovely gear animations. Look at that. Love the drop nose gear. Can't see this runway to save my life. Ups 25. Been listening what it be. Are you been playing that bloody Duncan thing, or you been playing Truck Sim? So we would be able to see the city and stuff like that. Unfortunately, like, it does look really good when it's nice and clear. It's 10:30. I'm off, mate. What? You're not even going to stay around for 2 minutes to watch the landing? Oh, you're dead to me, Ados. You're dead to me. No more Ken Lees for you. No, you can't do it to me. Is this a sandstorm? I think it is. I think it is. And I cannot see the runway to save my life. And we're 2.4 out and I cannot see it. So I think it's a dust storm or something. Hey man, I'm out of the Discord and I will watch your landing. No worries, Willie. I missed everybody in there tonight anyway. Oh no, come on! I need to hear the engine noises. You bugger. You bugger. motley crew.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Shit, I'm not even using my rudder pedals. A long landing, but you bugger. Yeah, the sounds are all a bit funny on this tonight. Yeah, I've been managing to be able to do nice landings, but the approaches are all been a bit funky. And the sound with all the reloading in's gone wonky on this. It's gone a bit funny, so I'm definitely going to do an uninstall and reinstall. Seven out of 10. I thought you were going. I thought you were going. Oops, accidentally opened up another screen for work and I missed that. Could you do another landing lane so I can watch? How about you just rewind it a little bit? There we go. Welcome to Kuwait, everybody. That's too much effort. Well, why should I have to do it, you know? There we go. Well, that was... I don't know if that was fun or not fun. I'm definitely going to do a couple of flights in this tomorrow off stream and see and do an uninstall and reinstall. Sure, you want to open the window during a sandstorm? It's because it's cool. It's just cool. Sitting there, like leaning with your arm out. How cool would that be? Like, it'd be nice. I'd be one of those guys that have the window open all the time. Obviously not in flight, but... Night Hados. Handy for drive-throughs? Yeah. Now look at this. This is all freeware scenery. It's amazing. Works so well in 2024 as well. It will look good once we get up here. Oh yes. I love it when you've got like a mouthful of cold coffee left. Unfortunately, again, we're going to miss the return flight, guys, because of having the issues we had at the start of the stream with the 777 again. So, I might squeeze. I'm quite hoping that it's probably going to be. Do we get a refund? how about if you, Richardson Till, how about if you drop in a $200 dono, I'll give you $10 back for a refund. How's that? Does that sound like a deal? Give it time. Perfecto. All right. After you, sir. After you, sir. Hey, Willie. Take care, mate. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Make sure you keep the wife happy. And Kanga. What a legend. Kanga's in everybody's flying around. Look at these old Kuwait Airlines. They're, what are they? They're 310s or something, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not. Do I take Monopoly money? No. Because I've got Monopoly. I can just go and take it from there. But I tried to pay Mrs. Oz with Monopoly money, but she doesn't take it. A350 1000? I'm not sure what they are. No, I think they're like 310s or something. A310s. I remember seeing some A310 Kuwait liveries in the INI builds aircraft. So good, even though we're having a few issues, it's so good having some high quality Boeings back in the sim. APU doors open, so that's good. And I'll have to install, once this gets to public release, I'm gonna have to install GSX. I've just enjoyed not having it, but it's got no pushback. Taxi lights off, strobes I haven't turned off yet. Happy wife, happy life? Absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Look after the missus. She'll look after you. I'm actually going to go and uninstall this in a second. There we go. Figure out and have a play around with some sounds and stuff and get some orders out for FSO mods as well before we go to bed. APU gen on. Turn those guys off there, that's there. And shut it down. Let's get some chocks out and let's request ground power and let's get a jetway. Let's get everything we can get. No jetways here. Have we got some, what do we got? Air stairs? Oh, engines are inhibiting because they're still turning. Come on, give us some. Might be because the APU's on. Looking forward to the dust cover. Wednesday. Oh, it's probably, you're not going to get it till next week though, unfortunately. Like, I'll send it out this week, but you won't get it till next week. Happy wife to pay off the credit card. But Evil, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. I'll get it out to you. I love how my missus is looking after me. Mine keeps upping the life insurance. Well, that's when you'd start to get a little bit worried, Mr. Aaron. A little bit worried. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Loco Hombre for dropping in 5 gifted subs at the start of the stream. Mr. Chase T for his 23 months, but he has gone. And Mr. Evil for the $5 super chat. And then also I think we had a dono in there somewhere as well. We had a dono in there as well. Mr. Willie Canuck did the $10 dono as well. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Big thank you to PMDG for giving us some content by giving us the aircraft. We've done some interesting things. I feel like making that takeoff into a short, but I don't think I'll do that to them. But yeah, once this got a couple of bugs sorted out, by the time that they release it, it's going to be really, really good. I'm enjoying it, flying it, so it's been pretty cool. So the 200 is my favorite 777, so I enjoy it more than the 300. So what else? Thank you very much for all the mods for doing the modding stuff. Appreciate it. And thank you very much for everybody for hanging out. Tony, thank you very much for hanging out in the stream while you do your flight plans or something. I don't know. And but we're going to be back on Saturday morning. So no stream tomorrow, no stream on Friday, but we'll be back Saturday morning, and then we'll do Sunday evening. So 4 streams today. But make sure you go and check out Tony. Tony, are you streaming tomorrow, Tony? Most of you guys know who Tony is. Brett's probably streaming something as well. Conti will be streaming in the morning. Oh no, hang on, exclamation mark, Brett. And then Conti will be streaming in the morning. Heaps of stuff. Josie Clark from the US. What is the tip? The tip of the day? You mean, Jason? Oh, we've just finished, my friend. No more tips. We're all tipped out. See you in chat. And Tony, thank you very much for those screenshots. I'll have a look at them in the morning and figure out. I don't know. It's giving me the shits, but I may have worked out something though. It's not as easy as some of the ones I've used. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it. I'll be streaming if the prostate allows. Huh? Just the tip? The tip stinks. If the prostate allows. I thought you wrote prostate, and I'm like, huh? But you did prostate. Are you talking out your country? Oh my God, Richard. I'm thinking you said prostate. I'm like, my best wishes. Oh my God. Sorry, buddy. I need to get some sleep too. Probably need to get some sleep. All right, I wish I could raid someone, but I can't because we can't raid properly on YouTube. So I'm gonna be off now, and I'll see you guys later. We don't have a midweek video out this week, so because we were streaming the 777 a little bit extra. So if I get particular bored, I might stream it tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. So hopefully it'll be out this week for you guys. Anyways, I love you lots. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the lurkers, and I will see you on another video real soon. Oh, and thank you for Just Flight for supporting the streams. All right, cheerio guys, take it easy, have a good night. Thanks, Brett. I'll have a relook at them. You might be able to just stream it without asking permission these days. I'll have a look. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. See you guys. Thanks very much.